Hey you guys, it is Ashley. Welcome back. I should say welcome back to me because I have been gone for a hot minute. You'll hear my daughter laughing in the background. She has discovered TikTok. So, as you guys know, I have kind of been away for a little while. I've been going through some issues with my ectopic pregnancy, and then just kind of, I don't want to say falling into like a depression type of thing, but I was just eating my feelings, and I have literally, I don't even want to tell you guys how much I've gained, but I've gained well over 40 pounds and I am just not happy. So if you guys have followed me for a while, you know that I do really well on challenges. And so today is Lent. Okay, it's the start of Lent. Now, I'm not crazy religious, okay? For those of you who don't know, Lent is the period before Easter, and it's pretty much, it begins on Ash Wednesday, which is today. Sometimes you'll see, especially like Catholics, walking around with crosses in ashes on their foreheads. That's kind of what it is, signifying that it is the start of Lent. Now, like I said, I'm not hugely crazy religious. I am a Christian. I do consider myself a Christian. I do consider myself religious. I do believe in God. But I also know that Lent was never commanded by God to the Christians to actually commemorate. And so it's not actually like a law. It was in Mosaic times for the Jewish people. Before Christ, but Christians actually are not obligated to commemorate Jesus's 40-day fast. However, that being said, I do want to try and participate, and Lent is a very good way to kind of challenge yourself and see what you're going to be cutting out of your life that is not good for you. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of do my own. I'm not going to cut out everything completely and just do a 40-day water fast. I am still kind of healing on the inside, and so I do want to try and get those nutrients and minerals and everything that I can to continue healing on the inside. So what I'm going to do is I am going to abstain from food, like solid food, and I'm going to do smoothies. So I'll do until probably the 1st of March, I'll be doing, smoothies just throughout the day to kind of clean out my system of all of the stuff that I've been eating, and I have been eating it all. But I will also, kind of slow that down to OMAD starting on the 1st. Okay, so I'll say starting on Monday. Okay, we'll do it that way. So I wanted to share with you guys what I decided to get. You can get these at Walmart. So anybody who is looking to do smoothies, you can do that. These are chia with fiber. It has pineapple, banana, apple, kale with lemongrass, celery, chia seeds. It's all natural, no sugar. I also got these ones from Walmart. These are organic, and these are smoothie packs. In here they have this little pouch. It just contains enough fruit for a smoothie. You can add, I don't know, juice or almond milk or even water. These chia fiber ones, let me show you what you get. You get a pouch of the vegetables and fruits, and then you also get a little chia seed packet, and so those go into your blender with the liquid of your choice, and there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. By the way, I'm also going to be including some probiotic organic protein powder. This is vanilla. I got this also at Costco. It's a superfoods with 1 billion probiotics to kind of help my gut and my insides. It's plant-based protein, so I am going to be adding that into my smoothie. It's definitely not the prettiest thing, but it tastes really good. It smells really good, and this will get me tons of vitamins and minerals and things that I need for my tummy. So, like I said, Lent is kind of commemorating Jesus's sacrifice and withdrawal into the desert for 40 days and 40 nights. It's marked by fasting from food, from festivities, or you can kind of pick and choose which you want to withstand from. Now, if you are not religious, you don't have to do this at all. Even if you are religious, you don't have to do this at all. But I think it's really a good thing that, people kind of pick and choose what they want to do to suit their own, lifestyle and belief system. So I just wanted to kind of go over some information in case people were curious about it, because before today, I actually have never participated in Lent. It was just something that I wasn't interested in doing, and then I started reading more about it. So Easter is said to celebrate the resurrection of Christ. Lent is the recollection of events leading up to his crucifixion. It's used as a time for prayer and penance. So you're basically repenting for any wrongdoings that you have been doing in your lifetime. It's, Wednesday is the day of penance. And then sometimes you'll see, like I was saying, the Catholics especially have the crosses and the ash on their forehead. And then the thing that I was reading, because I wasn't sure if it was actually something that Christianity was supposed to do or not, because sometimes there are, sometimes there's not. And then as I was researching, it said actually Jesus never commanded his disciples to commemorate his fast. That was in the Mosaic law, like I had said. He ordered the Jews or the pre-Christians to fast on Atonement Day. So this was the only fast that has ever been ordered of anybody. And then Mosaic law is not required of Christians, because the whole point of Jesus coming to earth and dying on the cross was to forgive us of our sins, so we don't actually have to fast. We're not required to. So I just thought that was pretty interesting, and just something to think about, if you're religious or not. And so I just started thinking, I've been wanting to get back into my fasting, and I've really been having a hard time. I tend to do intermittent fasting in the beginning, and then all of a sudden it comes to where there's a ton of snacking, and that's my problem, is snacking. And I think it really comes from the fact that I don't want to stop, because then I have to actually think about things, and that's not really the best way to go about it. So anyway, the one thing that I did was I printed out some calendars, because you guys also know that I'm a very visual person. So I have the first couple of days of February. I did one for March, and then I also did one for April. So here's March. We got all the days. And then we also have the couple of days in April, the 40 days. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to do the calendars, and I'm going to be adding to this also, is because Friday, you guys, I was given the okay by my doctor. I had taken my last blood test on Thursday. They wanted my blood level of my pregnancy hormone to be between 0 and 6. It was a 1, so they considered this concluded. They said that it takes about 3 months for this whole entire process to go through once it's concluded. So my doctor told me that within 3 months or ish, depends on how my system goes back to normal, my husband and I can actually start trying for another baby. So we'll see, between now and 3 months, I want to lose all the weight that I've gained over these, past 2 months since the beginning of the year. I want to lose everything. I want to put as much nutrients in my body as I can and help myself heal from everything that's been going on. And then we'll go from there. So let me know in the comments if you guys are doing Lent and what your plan is, what you plan to give up. Now, people can give up anything from cracking their knuckles. I saw that on a website somewhere. People give up cracking their knuckles, or going to bed late, or I don't even know. They give up their favorite TV program or something for the period of Lent. So I don't know. I think it's a pretty customizable thing. It's something that I'm going to use as a tool to help me kind of get back on track and really slow down with the eating all the bad carbs. Exactly what I told you guys was going to happen happened. And unfortunately, under the circumstances, I let it. And so I'm really upset with myself with that. But like I always say, we can only move forward. Life happens. And while we need to have self-control, we don't always have self-control. While we should not go to food to fix our problems and how we feel, we end up doing it anyway. So all you can do, move forward. Don't dwell on what's happened in the past. Only look forward and only make those decisions and choices for what's going to keep you going forward and not back, okay? So anyway, I'm starting here. Hopefully you guys are doing well on your own personal journeys. I know I haven't talked to you guys for a long time. I wasn't ready to come back. And so I think I'm finally ready, and I'm really looking forward to this challenge. So 40 days of OMAD smoothies, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm not going to do my weight or measurements or anything until the very end, so you'll have to stick with me. And along the way, I'll let you know how I'm feeling, because literally yesterday I was eating pizza and I had chips and stuff like that. So I'm kind of going into this, I don't know. I was keto for 2 years. I was fat adapted. I was in ketosis and everything. So I'm hoping my body bounces back quite fast. I really hope that I'm not going to experience any of the keto flus. So I am going to definitely make sure that I'm up on my electrolytes and my sodium and everything so that I don't get cramps either. But with the smoothies, I'm getting a lot of vitamins, a lot of minerals, so I should be okay. But I will keep you guys updated, and I will check into tomorrow for day 2, and we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, I will see you then.